So let's see, total iron binding capacity. Her capacity is good. Her unbound iron, so UIBC is 313. So her iron is low and her saturation is low. So for women, you want iron saturation closer to about 30 to 40%, I would say is optimal. So think about TIBC and UIBC as like seats on a school bus. So total iron binding capacity is like a bus can seat like 30 students. There's 30 seats on the bus. Okay, that's your total capacity. The unbound, the UIBC, is how many seats on the bus have been filled. So the unbound is the seats that are left. Okay, so you don't want a lot of seats that are left because you want the protein, right, to carry a lot of iron in the bloodstream. So that's why you see iron saturation is 16%, because that's just a percentage summary of, you know, what percentage of seats on the bus are filled versus unfilled. Okay, so here you have a bus that is at low capacity, like its capacity isn't filled to its potential, and that's why the iron is low. All right, so
her capacity is 372.
Yeah.
And then her actual
unbound is 313.
But the percentage is 16.
Right. So it's 16% filled.
Okay.
Those
numbers don't like make sense in my, like 313 of 372 seems higher than that, but.
Well, hold on. I don't, well, let's see if the math checks out here. So 372, hold on. 372 minus 313 is 59, and that's your iron. 59 divided by 372 is 50.15. That's your 16%.
I was doing 313 divided by 372.
No, it's the seats on the bus, so it's the iron, right? It's the 59 divided by the total capacity. Okay. That's how you get your saturation. Now, you have to remember one thing though, is that metabolisms adapt in both directions. So you could feed a girl up and then you're like, wait a minute, how is she like eating like so much and she's not gaining any fat, she's not gaining any weight? And then you think, oh, we're gonna have such an easy dieting phase, we're gonna have an easy contest prep, she'll be dieting on 2,500 calories, and then you end up having to drop her down to like protein veggie and like 800 calories, what the fuck, you know? And that's because the metabolism adapts to high calories and speeds up metabolic processes, and it slows things down to a crawl when you try to diet them. These are highly, highly adaptive metabolisms, what people would call it, you know? So
I've heard like the term hyperresponder.
Yeah, I've seen it both ways. You can stuff them to the gills, they won't gain weight. Then you starve them, they won't lose weight. So,
okay.
Just for lifestyle reasons, on off days, I do like to put carbs in for dinner, regardless of insulin sensitivity or workout issues or whatever, just because like I want people to have a normal dinner that has carbohydrates in it and not feel deprived around their family or whatever, you know? So I'll do that. So on a rest day or whatever, or a low day where the carbs aren't as plentiful, I might just do carbs at first meal and then at dinner.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
And that's purely just for sanity and lifestyle purposes. Yeah.
Okay.